This is Courtney.
And this is Kelsey.
And we're Pen Pals.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode. I'm super excited for today's episode because we're going to be talking about something that easily can consume hours of my time researching beauty products. Now, over the years, I've personally used a million different things. I've spent hundreds, if not probably like thousands of dollars collectively over the years trying out different makeup, skincare, different kinds of products. And I'm all about reviewing things first because I don't like personally spending a bunch of money on something, just have it not work and it like sits on my counter all pretty and it was just used one time. So that's what we're doing today. So Courtney and I each of us came up with our top 5 beauty products that we absolutely love, the tried and true that we come back to again and again over the years. And I want to be clear with everybody before we get started that this is not a sponsored episode in any way, shape, or form. We were not paid to say any of this. We were not sent any of these products. These are honest reviews, which is something I really love to hear about when it comes to beauty products. So hopefully everybody will like to hear what we have to say and our favorite things. But I also want to add a disclaimer too. I am no beauty expert. I am a normal person who knows I feel very minimally about makeup, but Courtney, I feel like you are a makeup expert for sure. You're always telling me about things that are amazing. So I'm excited to hear what you have to say and what you picked out too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like you always give me the best recommendations. I remember I texted you a couple months ago and I was like, hey, what's the best? What was I even asking you? Some anti-aging routine, like you have the formula for this or whatever, and you always give me like the best stuff. So what do you have first? I'm super excited.
Yeah, so first up is a product that I've been using probably since high school. I must have bought like 20 or so tubes of this. Like literally, I was thinking before, I was like, how many have I bought of this? It must be like 20 because I go through it pretty fast. It lasts a pretty long time, but I end up going through it pretty fast. And anyways, it is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in shade NW20 if anyone's curious, but it's great. It has a little pump, so it's different. So a lot comes out, and right now I'm actually kind of using it as like a foundation concealer in one, and it has really, really good coverage, and I really like it because it is like the one concealer I found that does not crease under my eyes at all. And I'm only 26 going on 27. I don't really have like creasing under eyes, but I do a little bit when it's not the right product. Like I found like it somehow makes me look like I do, but this does not at all. So I really highly recommend it. The only thing is like the pump, it's like great because I'm kind of using it as a foundation as well, but it's like not super easy for on the go touch ups. But and then if you like kind of do a little half pump, it kind of like almost like breaks the pump a little bit. So you got to do like a full pump every time. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I've been using it for years and years. So they better not change it ever, MAC. So I love it. So that's my first product.
When I find something I like, I'm like, please do not change this. That happened to the shampoo that I use. Like this last year, they completely just discontinued it and it's been a nightmare trying to find more, but that's for another episode. The first product I picked was actually concealer too, and I don't really use much foundation. I try not to. I feel like a lot of stuff I use is really cakey, so for my concealer I kind of use it as a foundation too. But I have tried literally everything over the years. I have super dark circles under my eyes. I'm always tired. I'm a mom, so they're always there. And I found by It Cosmetics. It's Bye Under Eye, and it's a lot thicker. And I don't like cakey stuff. It doesn't feel cakey though, but it really covers my eyes and it stays on the whole day. I've literally tried everything, and this is what I really like, and I use it all over my face too. It's not just for under my eyes. And like I said, I don't use much foundation personally. I just don't like feeling like I have things all over my face. I guess that's why I'm not a big makeup person, but definitely helps, and I'd recommend it to anybody who's looking for a new concealer. I'm gonna have to try one that you brought up though too.
Yeah, I'll have to try yours too. Yeah, I mean, this one's not like perfect for like dark under eyes. Like, well, actually, it is pretty thick and it is like it will cover and it covers blemishes really well and stuff. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it though. It's really good. And then, well, I did used to use this NARS foundation, which I loved, but then they got rid of it. So that would have been in my tops, but then they got rid of it. I tried a different NARS foundation. It broke me out. And now that's why I'm just using this concealer for now until I find another one. But yeah, I like a lot of NARS products too.
That's the thing with me though. I'm hesitant to try a lot of new products because my skin is very sensitive and it
Yeah,
breaks out super easily. So like when I find something I really, really love, I want to keep using it and I stick to it. So
me too. Yeah, and me too. And another thing that's sensitive for me is my eyes. I have really sensitive eyes. Um, and I cannot have mascara flaking into my eyes and stuff. So my favorite mascara, which is kind of a new-ish find, but I love it. It's the Ilia mascara. It's the Limitless Lash lengthening one. They just came out with like a volumizing one. I didn't try that one, but I'm sure it's great. But I use the lengthening one and I love it. It like fans out your lashes so nicely. It doesn't irritate my eyes whatsoever. And this like lasts a long time, I would say. Like it does not dry out. How long do I use it? I use like each tube for like 2 months at least, even maybe even longer. And I do like multiple coats like every day. Like I'm not using it sparingly. So I love it. I love it. I think it's 100% worth it. I think it's great. It's
I'm
awesome.
really picky about mascara because that's another
Mhm.
thing I've tried a bunch of over the years. And I have found, I don't know what it is, but over the course of the day, at the end of the day, I'll have black marks under my eyes
Oh
from it
no.
just rubbing off. So that's another one I want to try. I actually have a really cool eye one. I do use Stila. Stay all day waterproof liquid eyeliner, and I've used it for the last couple years, and it's the only eyeliner that I've found that actually stays on all day. Now it kind of, okay, when you open it, it kind of looks like a marker, no
I
joke.
like
It literally looks like a marker, but it works so well and it stays on, and it only comes off with my makeup remover at the end of the day.
mm,
It's perfect. And we did actually ask our Instagram followers if you guys would prefer a bold eye over a bold lip, and 67% of you did. So you need to try these out because I
yeah.
swear it's the most incredible thing. And if you like a cat eye or like a really dramatic smoky eye or something, I think this one's amazing. And I use it in black, like a very jet
That's
black. And it makes my lashes look a lot fuller too. So, because I don't, not a lash person. I know a
yeah.
lot of people are really into that. I don't wear lashes or anything. So I'm just always trying to look for like an everyday little tip or something that I can get my lashes to look fuller. So I would recommend that to everybody as
Oh,
well.
that's awesome. Yeah, and I have a bonus product since everybody said, well, most people said bold eye. So also by like Ilia going in the same thing is this um warm nude the necessary eyeshadow palette. It is great. I have used it so much. You'll see. It's kind of dirty and a little embarrassing, but look how much I use this one. I'm fully hit pan on this beige shade. And then this dark brown shade, I put an eyeliner brush in and I use that as like a little winged eyeliner to make it a little more smudgy and stuff. And then I use this pinky nude one in my crease. And then there's a sparkly one and a burgundy one, another sparkly one. I don't really use those that much, but for going out and stuff. But yeah, so I've been using this eyeshadow as eyeliner, which has been really fun. I like doing that too.
I just have such a shaky hand. I need to, eyeliner's really hard though. You have to
Yeah.
practice. Especially
Yeah.
with different types of it, because like for this one you have to be really precise, and
Mm.
it's just, it's hard. It's very
Yeah. Yeah, if you have trouble, I would recommend doing an eyeshadow and then you could kind of smudge it with your hand and make the shape. And then previously in the past, I've done like a pencil eyeliner and then a liquid eyeliner like you're doing, like you use, Kelsey, on top of it, because it kind of just like makes the
Oh.
shape, and like so in case you're super shaky, you can't really tell. So I like to do like a brown eyeliner or like a brown shadow. And then if I want more of like a cat eye going out effect, for me, eyeliner looks a little harsh sometimes. I feel like it's different on every person and stuff. But so if I'm going out, I'll use a felt liner like you, but I'll do my brown eyeshadow or brown pencil liner underneath. And so,
Such a
yeah,
good idea. I never even thought of doing that.
yeah, yeah. It's something I started a while ago. My mom told me, because my mom used to be a makeup artist as well and stuff. And then, yeah.
You guys have
So,
the best tips always. You
no.
seriously do.
No, my one credential is working at Ulta for one summer.
A lot. You got a lot from that experience.
I did.
For
I
sure.
did. I got some real
Remember that.
insight. But yeah, um, moving on along to a little bit of a different subject is body care products. So I got into this one recently. It is the Frank Body coffee scrub, and you use it in the shower. It's pretty messy. Like you open it up and it's like literally almost like a bag of coffee in here. A bag of coffee grounds. It's kind of messy, but like you do it in the shower and stuff. So yeah, I love it. Like it makes my skin feel really smooth, but then also it has some like vitamin E almond oil in it. So once you scrub off like the coffee grounds, basically is what it is, your skin like is really moisturized. So it moisturizes your skin as well. And I think it's great. I started exfoliating before I shave my legs too, because I heard that that helps get rid of ingrown hairs a little better. So I just started doing that, and I do notice a difference. I really have not got ingrown hairs, and I like how it's coffee too, because it's kind of like natural. It's like all natural ingredients, and like I have really sensitive skin. You could do it all over your body and stuff and like not worry about it. It's great.
Does
So
it smell amazing if it's coffee?
it smells like coffee.
That's all I love the smell of coffee. I
Yeah.
really do. Oh, that's
But yeah, they actually, that's a good point. They do have other scents that are scented. I just chose the unscented coffee smelling one, but you could get like a coconut one. They have a couple different scents if you don't want it, just like a coffee. But
I feel like coffee would be such a pick me up in the morning. You're like, yes, like I don't know. I chose another like body lotion product, but I actually wanted to bring it up because I used it when I was pregnant and it was for stretch marks. It's Palmer's cocoa butter formula, and I loved it. I only used it on my stomach. I researched so many different butters, lotions, everything, because I wanted something to use while I was pregnant, because I know for me, I was really like self-conscious about that. And as your body changes, I feel like women get really self-conscious about that as well. It really helped me. I didn't get a single stretch mark on my stomach. So I'd
wow.
recommend it for anybody, because I think it just like is a pick me up too, because that's such a difficult time adjusting to your body and everything. So I would recommend that to any expecting mama right now. I would totally go with that.
Awesome. And it's probably just moisturizing, even if you're not, like if you just want to put it on your legs or anywhere.
Cocoa butter, yeah, you can use it anywhere, like on your legs, on like anything. And this one is more of like a spermine butter, so it helps your skin overall. And I know cocoa butter really helps your skin. It says over 98% of women saw improved skin elasticity, and
Oh,
I will vouch for it because it worked really well for me.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
so throwing that out there, all those mamas.
Nice. I love it. Yeah, so my next product is something that I think I first started using this when I worked at Ulta that summer, and it's called Lipstick Queen, is the brand. So it's Lipstick Queen lipstick. It's this little pink tube, and this particular one is called Frog Prince because it is dark green. in the inside, but it changes to your perfect pink shade. So with like your body temperature. So hold a little on, but I already have it on. I have this on with MAC Whirl lip liner, which is a classic. But I wear this every single day. It's super moisturizing. I love it. This is something I've probably bought like 10 or so tubes of. And then I'm so disappointed because Ulta stopped selling it in store, but then they sold it online. It's like, all right, fine. Like sometimes I'll place a big online order, but then they stopped selling this brand online too. So I got it on Amazon, which is no big deal. So you can get it on Amazon if you want it. But I highly recommend. I use this nonstop, and I always feel like for me, my lips get like pale for some reason. Like they get like a pale shade and stuff. And so I always like using this like underneath, like if I use a nude lipstick, a nude lip liner and stuff, because it just like brings some life into your lips and into like, I feel like for me, I look good when I have like a little bit of a flush in my lip, if that makes sense.
Oh, for sure. Also, I'm wondering, how did I never hear about this? Because this is like, sounds like a magic stick. Like, it sounds super cool. I actually really want to buy that now just to see what my ideal lip color would actually look like. That's so cool. And I'm also the same. I only order beauty products online. I hate paying shipping, so I'll just do like a huge haul.
Me
so
too. I'll do it all at once.
Exactly. So I have to wait till I run out of multiple things to get it together. Anyway, I'm kind of the worst. I for lips picked out Laneige.
Oh,
I've heard it a bunch of different pronunciations. Is it Laneige?
I think so.
I think I'm right. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's the lip sleeping mask. I actually got it from my brother's girlfriend for Christmas, and I think it's awesome. So you put it on your lips. It's like a really creamy, clear lip balm thing. So it's like really, I don't know if you could see it. Anyway, you rub it on your lips at night, and when you wake up, they're so soft. And I'm going to be honest, I don't use lip balm. I haven't used lip balm for probably 6 or 7 years. Wow. I'm not a conspiracist, but I've heard that it actually dries out your lips. So I stopped using it years ago because I was getting horrible cracked lips, especially when I used to live in a colder climate in the winter. You know how your lips get so dry and just you keep caking on lip balm. So mine were horrible. So I just stopped cold turkey, and I've never ever gone back to it. And fun fact, Margot Robbie, the actress, refuses to use any kind of lip balm too. I was actually reading about that. And also fun fact, she uses what nursing mothers use, like a nipple cream on her lips. And she says it works amazing. Haven't tried it yet. I have tried this, and it makes your lips feel so much better, because I hate that feeling when they're super dry and cracked. It's just uncomfortable. And then if you're trying to apply a lipstick or anything, it just looks just dry and again cracked. So this is a saver for me, and it feels so good to go on your lips. It's just like the angels singing. So
my sister loves that. I always get it for her, like for her birthday and everything. Like they always have a nice set at Sephora. I love it. Yeah, I totally agree with you with the lip balm thing, honestly, because I only use the Lipstick Queen thing, which is like moisturizing, but it's not like a chapstick or anything. But it's just nice and moisturizing. And then so what I do is, well, I should also use the Laneige as well. But what I've just been doing is I just use this. And then when I wake up in the morning, I don't know if this is gross or not, but I'll take like a washcloth and I'll just like scrub my lips a little bit to get like the dead skin off and to like prep it to put this Lipstick Queen on and then my lip liner on and stuff. And it's good. Yeah. Cause I tried to use Burt's Bees again. And then I was like, it's definitely making my lips drier. I'm like reapplying this constantly. Like it's just, I was like, you know what, nah. So I actually don't use lip balm either, but yeah, I am in Tennessee, you're in Arizona and stuff. When I did go back I went to Pennsylvania for Christmas with my boyfriend, my lips were like not good. So I guess it is, yeah.
Well, I go skiing every winter and it just, I don't know what it is because Phoenix is so dry. You'd think that my skin would be a lot drier here, but it's not. It's when I go around snow or really cold climates. I don't know if it sucks the moisture out of you, like the heat, and I don't know, but
Yeah.
I haven't had, too many issues living here with it. It's more around the cold climates and everything. So any scientists out there, fill us in, because I want to know why that happens.
Yeah. Me too. And I remember I was like, this has not happened to me. I don't know. I guess my body has like adjusted to the more like humid Tennessee, warmer, whatever. When I went to Pennsylvania and it was like cold during Christmas, my cuticles started to rip and bleed and I wasn't even picking at them. It was so horrible. I was like, oh my God, my body is like totally adjusted. And I'm from New Jersey, we obviously went to Penn State in Pennsylvania. And so it's just like my body was just like, oh my God, it's freezing. It's like, it was crazy.
No, I'll never forget when I moved to California. It was our last semester of school, and I flew back for the graduation ceremony. I was doing online classes for my very last semester to graduate so I could work. I will never forget the moment I got off the airplane, because in State College at Penn State, I flew right into that airport and they let you out the plane outside, not on like a tarmac or whatever. Yeah. And I'll never forget when they opened the doors and the humidity just hit me in the face. And I grew up with humidity, so I know what it's like. But I think once you get adjusted to something else, I just remember it feeling so confining. And it's like, did I grow up this way? Or did it always feel this way? Or is it a super humid day? And it wasn't at all a super humid day. Yeah, I think your body does adjust. Now anytime it drops below 60 degrees, I have to get out a winter coat. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
It makes fun of me. So anyway. Anyway, what's your number 5?
Okay, so my number 5, I wanted to do a little bit of a curveball, but not really a curveball. It's still in the same vein. So my number 5 is a new product that I just started liking, and it's Le Labo perfume, and it's the scent Santal 33. This is like their most classic scent. And also it's unisex, which is pretty cool too. So it's kind of like a musky scent, but it smells like I wear it every day and I love it. And then my dad tried it on and it smelled so much more masculine on him, but more powdery on me. It's really weird. It's really interesting, but really cool. So it kind of smells different on everybody. And
we need television right now. Sorry, I really want to smell this.
Like I'm trying the computer. Yeah, it's nice. And I just love having like a signature scent, or just like, I don't know, just like a scent that I feel like is mine, feel like gets me ready for the day. It's just the finishing piece to your outfit, to your makeup, everything. I love it. And so this is my favorite one for right now, Le Labo Santal 33. It's a little expensive, but you know, it's a treat yourself gift or something for a holiday, your birthday, something like that. I also really love the Jo Malone scents. I use like wood sage and sea salt. If you've smelled that one, this is like similar-ish in a way. I guess I like woody, like musky scents in a way. So I love it. I love it. What's your 5th product?
Love it. Well, I just wanted to say too that I feel like scents and stuff are really important, and I don't think people think enough about them. For my wedding, I actually went and bought a specific kind of perfume that I don't normally use, and I wore it on my wedding day so that every time I smelled that specific perfume, I would think of my wedding day. So that's a tip for anybody getting married. It was a really fun idea. My mom helped me pick one out. But my 5th product, I wanted to start by talking about our Instagram followers. We did, over the course of the last week, ask people a lot of beauty-related questions so we could get some information for this episode. One of the things we asked everyone was if you have a consistent skincare routine. 27% of you said you don't. And for a really long time, I didn't either. Truthfully, I'm usually momming it, so I don't wear makeup unless I'm filming an episode with you, Courtney, or I'm doing a Zoom call for work. I have no makeup on. And I think seeing my skin in that way, I want to take care of the base, I guess, for everything. I was seeing all like my blemishes. I've always had problems with acne over the course of my life. And I mentioned it in an episode we did a couple weeks ago, but over the last couple of months, I started a skincare routine for myself because I was too tired at night. I had a new baby. I didn't want to take 2 minutes to wash my face. I just wanted to lay down. So that's something I recently started. And one thing that I read a lot about was, have you heard of Curology? I feel like it's everywhere. It's online. And I'd always heard it, but I really wasn't sure if it worked. And that's actually my fifth product. So
awesome.
I started it. It's a subscription skincare routine. It's like going to a dermatologist, which I've been to so many dermatologists and I've been to so many horrible dermatologists over the years trying to fix my skin. But this really worked for me. All you have to do is go online. You fill in a questionnaire about things that you want to fix about your skin. You send in pictures of your face from different angles, and you're actually matched with a dermatologist who works with you virtually, which has been really cool during the pandemic. I can just sit at home and send her pictures and tell her what's bothering me and what I want fixed. But it's really worked a lot for me. It's customized to your exact skin. They do a custom formula for you. They also have face washes, moisturizers, all kinds of different things. And you get it shipped to you every other month or monthly, whatever you want. And you can take stuff and add stuff to the box. So if you have too much of one thing, you can take it out. You can stop at any time. I think it's pretty affordable considering skincare and stuff. It can be so expensive, which is why one of the reasons why I think I waited so long to actually do something about it. But I do want to say personally, it's worth the hype for me. And I want to recommend it to anyone that just wants their skin to look better on the long run. You just feel better about yourself too.
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like I need to try it myself. Like that.
And you can cancel. Yeah. So I thought, I was like, it's worth the try. It wasn't super expensive. And then if you're having problems, you just message with the dermatologist back and forth, and they give you solutions and recommendations. They can change your formula. They can do all kinds of stuff. So I've really liked it. I think this is month 5 that I've been using it. So I'm relatively new, but I've been seeing results for the last couple months, and you just feel better about yourself, and you just like hold yourself differently when you're not self-conscious about a breakout or something. Because yeah, that's haunted me for, gosh, I'm an adult now, but since I was a teenager.
Yeah, no, I totally feel you. Like, I feel like having like a routine that that like works for you is just so like important. And it's important to take time for yourself, like every night, every morning, just like 2 minutes just to wash your face, brush your teeth, put on moisturizer, SPF, as everyone in our poll is saying as well. But I think that's really important. So
it is. Yeah. And like you said, so we did ask everybody, the third question we asked everyone this week was, what is the one beauty product that you cannot leave the house without wearing? And I was really surprised and impressed with our followers, who the number one answer was sunscreen. Like, good for you guys. That's amazing. Yeah. That's something I always forget. And that's like the number one thing to help your skin and wrinkles and dark spots and obviously skin cancer. So I think that's pretty incredible. What would you say you couldn't leave the house without?
Yeah, so I said I couldn't leave the house without wearing mascara. Like that's the one thing. If I just need to wear my mascara. I love it. And then like second and third would be like my tinted lipstick queen lip balm and my concealer. Like if I have these 3, I'm okay. And so to at least start it. So yeah, that's what I would say. My number 1 is mascara. If I could only choose one product to wear, it would be mascara.
That's hard to narrow it down to one thing, I think, because I have a really simple routine, but it's more than one thing. So
yeah, me too.
I would probably say Oh my gosh. Okay, my number one would be concealer, just so
Yeah.
I look wide awake and ready to go. And so my skin looks glowy and fresh when I leave the house. I don't look exhausted like I usually feel. But I always like to fill in my eyebrows too.
Mhm.
That's a really big thing for me. I just feel like it pulls together my whole face.
Yeah.
Um, Oh, so those two, but concealer I'd have to go with first, just so I look glowing and oh natural and all my glory. I don't know, a little pick me up
Yeah,
for my face.
I agree. Yeah, it's hard between mascara and concealer. That's a tough one.
It is,
Um,
yeah, it's really tough.
Definitely. And I forgot about eyebrows. I forgot to mention eyebrows, like you said too. I fill in
You-
my eyebrows.
Do you use anything fun? Because I love to hear what people use for those. Do you use like a powder or do you use like a stick?
I use the like a pencil
Okay.
stick. I use the Benefit Brow Wiz. Yeah. It's just like a little pencil.
It does something. I know that microblading is really in right now. I'm terrified
Um,
of tattoos or anyone digging into my skin, so I haven't done that, but I'm gonna have to try out the pencil.
yeah.
Sure. So to wrap up the episode, like we do every week, we talk about what we're watching. But this week we thought it would be a lot of fun to talk about our favorite glam, beauty TV shows or movies. And first off, what came to mind, at least for me, was that scene from Princess Diaries where they make over the princess and they have those two papers and they pull them
Yeah.
apart and it's super dramatic. Love the Princess Diaries. Oh my gosh, love it. And do you remember what not to wear
Yes.
from
That was like my favorite show ever. Like growing up in middle school
Yeah.
and high school. I loved it. It was so fun.
I love looking at before and after photos. Houses, people. I don't know why it's so intriguing to me.
Yeah. Yeah. They always gave them such a good makeover to like they did their hair, their makeup after. I remember Carmendy was the makeup artist. She was always so sweet and she always like gave them a nice natural glowing look. It was awesome.
It's kind of amazing how much makeup can change the way you look. It
True.
really can. And also, I think how much it can change the way you act to an extent. I think sometimes people in those makeovers would hold themselves higher and they had more confidence because like a blemish they had always been self-conscious of was covered up, or because I don't feel like they changed those people a lot. More so I feel like the basis of the show is just increasing their confidence in themselves,
Yeah.
and giving them that boost that they need, which is why I like to apply lipstick in the morning. I was feeling it today. Gives you that boost. But
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I love that show. So good.
I'm gonna have to watch it again now.
I know.
I want to see it. Well, thank you guys so much for listening or watching us if you're on YouTube. If you have a favorite beauty product, please let us know. I love honest reviews, love hearing about new things. Let us know what you think. Rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google. And if you're not already following us on Instagram at Pen Pals Podcast, please do. We have lots of fun content and you can see our faces and cute little fun videos that we do. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for listening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.